How difficult was that? Not just the last shot, but just like, the catch, turn, shit, like everything that went into that last shot.
Knowing the play we were going to run, you just try to get to open space however you can. It's just talking to BP, like Draymond set a good screen, and Katie and Brad switched. Brad kind of tried to, lunge for the steal. BP put enough on it, so it kind of took 2 hops, and I could figure out where the ball was coming, where the defense was, and how to turn into it. And at that point, it's just muscle memory. Just shoot it, and you live with it. And thankfully, it worked out. And obviously, on the other end, you want to celebrate right then, but the way our season's gone, 0.7 seconds felt like an eternity. Thankfully, we had a foul to give. Draymond made a great play. Wiggs made a great play, too. Didn't think it was a foul, but Draymond on the second try, so glad to get the win.
Hi, Steph, and congratulations on 13 for 13, and happy Dragons New Year's. Yeah, and I want to ask this question for Chinese fan. And do you have any plan on China this summer? And do you want to say anything to Chinese fan about New Year's or anything?
I was born in the year of the dragon, so it's a cool year for that celebration. But I'm coming in September, so yeah, excited.
What kind of lift did Draymond give you guys tonight?
He's given us a lift every game he's been back. He connects, obviously, our defense, but you saw what he did. You can talk about his defense every game, but what he did offensively tonight, especially in the fourth quarter, the lob to J.K., the keep he had, I think he had 2 of them, actually. And one of them, we were running around all crazy, and some nice ball handling, got to the glass, so he was a threat on offense as well. And he gave us great energy in the sense of that competitive spirit that you need to win a game like tonight, to meet the moment. And I know everybody's going to talk about what Nurkic said or how idiotic that was, but just the fact that Draymond knows how to walk the line that he needs to walk. This is probably the best game that you've seen it, where he can be loud and fiery and competitive and, jaw back and forth. But we're playing basketball. And if you didn't see that tonight, then you ain't watching the game.
Following up on Draymond's energy and stuff, when he is able to find that line and engage in the trash talk and that competitive nature, do you see it kind of fuel his own personal game as well on offense and defense, not just you guys around him?
Yeah, just that's his identity. That's who he is as a basketball player. It'd be like me running out there not shooting threes. Like, it's a part of who you are. So I know it's been a delicate situation. He's trying to figure that out and not let it spill over, because we can't have that, and he knows that. We can't afford to let it get out of control, but it fuels him because he lives for those moments where, it's just how we're going to win this game, and I'm coming at you, and you got to go through me, and you've seen that in the best of moments for sure, so we want to encourage him to keep doing that.
Hey, Steph, getting Gary back, what does that give you guys that you were previously lacking when he was injured?
First and foremost, it's a point of attack defender that I don't care what type of offensive player you are, you have to worry about where he is. He's great on the ball, and it's another wing defender that we can have. He's pretty versatile, and then you saw right away his energy in the pocket on pick and rolls, cutting off the back, rotations on offense, hit a big 3. They're just timely plays that you need, and no matter how many minutes he's out there, he makes his presence felt. And like I said, you just somebody if you're trying to score on us, you got to know where GP is, and he's gonna make it tough on you. So it was great to have that boost for tonight, especially with 3 guys on that side that are amazing one-on-one scorers, and you got to have guys that love those challenges.
You didn't seem to like what Nurkic had to say about Draymond. I mean, what about it?
Well, it's easy to, what's the analogy, like throw stones across the way where you have no idea what you're talking about, especially when you kind of are on the wrong side of it tonight. So you could tell when somebody's in your head when you go out of your way to celebrate. And he did that little too small thing and smacked the floor. Funny how the rest didn't see that one. And then Draymond comes back at him. So all the talk, Draymond was in his head, plain and simple. So like I said, for Draymond to be able to, knowing what happened last time we played him, give him all the credit. Like, everybody talks about how much Draymond needed to change or figure it out and what he was doing during the suspension and all that. Tonight was exactly the playbook of how you play basketball at a high level. So I loved it.
Steph, to that point over here on the right, and with your relationship with Draymond and the lows you had this year and everything you guys have been through, is there a different kind of satisfaction and joy when you see him walk the line, you see the impact he has on the game, you see him maintaining who he is, he's not putting that away, you get the win? I mean, is this, in terms of the way the last couple months have gone and to see it start coming on the up like this, does that feel pretty good?
For sure, and it's mostly him living up to his word, the conversations we had when he was out and how he felt in those moments where he knew what he needed to do to the end of the day, we just need him available. You've seen the difference in our team when he's out there on a consistent basis and he's playing and feeling like himself. So we're a different team without him and with him, and he knew and still knows what he needs to do consistently to put himself in the best shape mentally and physically to go out there and play basketball and be the Draymond Green that, has helped us win championships. And I'm going to keep encouraging him to do that because you see the results, and it's fun to watch.
Cool. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.